Hey, Paul here for Retro Gaming Arts, and so I just beat Resident Evil Code Veronica for the very first time. Never played it before, and if you've been following the streams, you know that I've never played any Resident Evil before. So we're live streaming the whole entire series every Tuesday, 8:30 Eastern Time at night, and I've beaten 1, 2, and 3, and now Code Veronica. So that's the whole gist of the stream and why I'm playing these and how and all that. So what do I think about Code Veronica? I don't know if it's my favorite, but I don't know which one's my favorite because I haven't played them all yet. I really don't know. I really enjoyed Code Veronica though. I really liked it. And the things I liked about it was the scope, like the whole scope of the entire game. It just broadened everything. Like Raccoon City is done. What? I thought the whole series was going to take place in there. It's done. And you find that out at the end of 3. And it just... What? Like, I didn't see that coming. That's crazy. This one takes place in 2 different countries, continents. You travel. You get to find out where Umbrella started. And you get to see these psychopaths that were involved in starting it. And they're so messed up. And the story really just gets like so much more vast in Code Veronica. I kind of like my impression of Code Veronica before, I never really played the games at all before, like December when we started doing the live streams. And what I always thought Code Veronica was, I always thought it was a spin-off-ish. I had no idea that, but this is a critical and very... major entry into the series, story-based wise, I feel so far. I don't know, I haven't played them all, but that's how I feel because you just learn so much more. And how like evil and terrible the enemies are in this one really gave me a Silent Hill vibe to the whole series, just a little bit, which is if you've been following the streams, you know I'm a huge Silent Hill fan, and that's why Aldo was like, what? You've never played Resident Evil? What's wrong with you? And that's why he was like, you need to play those games. Like, if you love Silent Hill so much, you need to play those. And I got what I like about Silent Hill from this one, which is crazy messed up story, like evil, terrible characters, like really messed up. I hate Wesker. He's the worst. He's absolutely injecting himself with viruses so he can become stronger, like half mutant, half person. Oh, I'm not even a human anymore. Forget you, Wesker. Oh, I can't wait to see what terrible things happen to him in the future of this series. But what it really gave me more of that Silent Hill vibe from, it was a lot of like exploration based, and people were always like, oh, the backtracking in Code Veronica, I didn't really know what they were talking about, but now I do. You got to go back and you got to do stuff back and you got to go back, and that's kind of more Silent Hill vibe, like more like exploration and exploring and finding details all over the place. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was also really cool because it was the first one that didn't use the pre-rendered backgrounds anymore. So it was cool to see like the growth of, it was the first one I played for a new console generation. The other ones were, all PS1 games, excluding, we played Resident Evil 3 on the Dreamcast. So it was really cool to see like the progression, not just in story, but also in like game development. Like the opening scene with Claire, like blew my mind. That was so cool to see that. And it's cool to see that the series is growing. Like I said, not just story-wise, but also like in the progression of how they make the games is growing. And I really can't wait to play Resident Evil 4. It was also really cool to, play as Chris. Kind of like, all right, so my favorite aspect of Resident Evil 2 is the fact that it's the same story in the same place, but you have 2 different characters on 2 different discs playing it simultaneously, but in 2 different areas. Like, that concept to me was so cool. And you got to have a little bit of that in Code Veronica when you get to play as Chris. Not as much, but it was still really cool. But just like the story getting like really dark and really deep was like, it's a major entry into the series story-wise, I feel, so far. Which, I mean, I don't know because I got a lot more to go, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Don't know if it's my favorite yet so far, because I don't know which one's my favorite, because they're all, honestly, they're all sick in their own way. But I guess I'll just have to play them all to find out. So I really liked it. I got that Silent Hill vibe from it pretty strong, and that's part of the reason why I enjoyed it so much, as opposed to just running from Nemesis, who's just, you open a door, boom, he's there, boom, you're done. Like, that was frustrating. That was tough. That was tough playing Nemesis, and like, this one was a lot less, like, I felt more free. Well, not really, but like more free from, I'm not running from some enemy the whole entire time. Well, you are, but not like Nemesis. So I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm so excited to play 4, and that one's next, and we're playing it on GameCube in HDMI. Very excited for that, because that was the one that, when it came out, all my friends were playing it, and I was watching them play it, and I was like, man, this is sick. Oh, well, I gotta play the first, all the rest of the games before I can even play this one, so I never really played it. So I'm very excited, and the stream, it's always a great time to do it on stream with other people. Everybody in the chat, you guys know these games so well, and I feel it would be taking me a lot longer to play them without you guys there, like for when I get stuck and I'm lost, and I'm just like, where do I go? I'm lost, and then you guys are like, oh, remember you did this, and then now you have to do this. I'm like, oh, okay. So you guys in the chat really make it an even better experience than just me playing it by myself. Because if I was playing these by myself, I'd probably be still at the beginning of 3 somewhere. So thank you to all you guys for watching and hanging out. And Wings, you're so ridiculous, Wings. Thank you. Dude comes on to one of the last live streams and he goes, hey, beat this game right now and I'll donate you $400. What? What? That's almost as ridiculous as the storyline in these games. Who does that? Who says that? Wings, you're the man. Thank you very much. I can't believe, like, boss move times 10. Yeah, I'm just going to go on to some streamers and, hey, beat this game right now and I'll donate you $400. Who does that? It's crazy. Thank you. Awesome. But I'm very happy I did beat it. Not just for that reason, but just in total, because it's an awesome experience. And thank you to everybody who has watched the streams and joins in on the streams and has watched any bit of it or watched any of my videos. Thank you to everybody. It means a lot to me. And I'm very excited for Resident Evil 4. I don't know if it'll be my favorite. I have no idea which one. I really like the first one. Anyway, thank you guys very much, and I'll see you next time.